Hi everyone, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. I want to welcome Paper Confessions by Cara Mia. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. I thought I would pop on and just show you what I'm up to and show you a little bit of my process. This is not going to be rocket science. It's not going to be anything that different than what you guys do, really. But I do think it's interesting just to see how people do things. And I have to admit, I've been getting some feedback from family and friends who say, yeah, your thrifting videos are great, but let's see you do something. And actually, they're not wrong. I am great at thrifting. I am not great at coming back and using my stash that I purchased. So, I am actually working on a journal. So, I think, some of you have heard me talk about the fact that lately I've been sitting at the kitchen table. I've got the laptop in front of me, and I'm tearing books apart that I want material from, or sorting what I have cut out, whatever. That's one of those activities that you can do when you're watching TV. And when I've got the laptop in front of me, I'm watching junk journal videos, right? So as I was looking through my books, I thought, oh, maybe I could make a book about wreaths. I love wreaths. I think they're fabulous. We've all seen wreaths that are wonderful. We've all seen them where they're not so great, but that's okay. I love them enough to make a journal of them. And maybe I'll keep this journal. Maybe I'll sell it. Who knows? Who knows? But this was the book that these pages came from originally, Making Wreaths, and it is by Pamela Westland. So that's the book. And here are some of the pages. And you're seeing my desk just how it is. And I think that's important to see too. This is kind of my process. I don't think I can... Nope, I can't go out anymore, but there's stuff clear over here. So what I've done is I've taken some of these pages and I've decided which way I wanted to fold them and what's going to be inside. So there's several of those pages. Then somewhere in here is ephemera, or what's going to be ephemera. It's here someplace. We'll get to it. So I started with the book pages, and then I kind of look and do some color matching. I also will say I'm not sure I'm going to keep some of these colored or scrapbooking pages that I've picked out so far. We'll see. So here are the pages, several of those. Then I found this piece of scrapbook paper. I thought, yeah, maybe that seems like it's the right color family and tone. So I picked that up. This I'm not sure. It's definitely contrast, but maybe too much. We'll see. Then I picked up a couple of sheets of this muted gold or muted yellow paper, and I thought that was just kind of, it's not exactly a neutral, but I thought it would go with a lot of the colors of these pages. Same way with this color. I thought it was a nice, it contrast, but yet it matches too. So we'll see. We'll see if I keep that. Sorry, here's another one of those. Then I grabbed a couple of these papers. Now, right now it's looking a little orange. I'd say it's more of a salmon color, but it is picking up orange right now. But we'll see. I mean, I don't necessarily think it goes great right there, but, you know, it could match with that one. So we'll see. We'll see. I got out a couple of pieces of parchment paper, and this is very matchy-matchy. So that's good. But, you know, you need some contrast in here too. Another, just a different color, pretty much the same. It's not parchment. It's cardstock. Then I grabbed some scrapbook paper. Not, you know, a nice pattern, not too overwhelming, won't take away from these pages. We'll see. It goes with this cardstock that I picked out, goes okay with that. Maybe not that shade, maybe this shade. I think that matches pretty well. And then I picked out, I just love this. I don't know, yeah, you can. It's a embossed, looks to me like the old-fashioned ceiling tiles. So I loved the pattern of this. I thought it went well with this theme. And, you know, it's again, it's another neutral. So I think that'll work well. Same way with this. Now, this isn't exactly neutral, but it adds some texture, it adds a little bit of color, but it's not going to overwhelm the subject matter. And then the same with this. This does have some gold foiling. There, I think you can see it. I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I thought I'd pull it out. And the paper pad that I got this from also has a few tags and other things that I could use for belly bands and tuck spots and journal cards and stuff. So, you know, we'll see. I might add some of those too. And then I also picked out, and I don't know if I like this or not, I love the idea of a piece of paper, a paper sack. I don't know. We'll see. This is pretty bright, but it also kind of matches. This is ledger paper, you know, just from a regular ledger. This is some paper that came out of, you know, a child's workbook. And you can see here they're supposed to copy that like the good old days. I thought that just added some nice lines, obviously, but just some nice contrast. Thought it would go well. And then here are just some pieces of pictures from this same book that I didn't necessarily like the whole page that it was on, but I liked this. And so I cut some of those out. This I like because it kind of shows the transition from a circle to putting on some, I'm going to call that floral foam, and then, you know, what it looks like at the end. So I thought that was good. I like, oops, that's didn't cut very well. I like this because it shows the person actually working with wreath material. I could be eucalyptus, and I also could be totally making that up. Here's just some pictures of flowers. These, I imagine that they're choosing from these flowers to figure out what they want to put in their wreath. Here they're using some doily that they're going to incorporate into a wreath, and we all love our doilies. This wreath and that lovely wrought iron chair in the picture there. I don't know if there's too much else that is super exciting to share except this. This is my favorite. I can't zoom out. I'm going to turn it to the side. I don't think that's the orientation, but I just love, look at all of these circles, these wreath shapes that with different textures, different materials, grapevine, wire, some kind of flower, woven, just great. So I love this piece. And we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. I haven't made a journal, actually made a journal now for a few months. So it is more than time for me to get busy and get something done. So I may pop on and do another video as the process continues and as I feel like I have something maybe halfway interesting that you guys might want to see. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you doing that. Wish me luck that I can keep my momentum up and get this journal done. So thank you very much. Hit like, hit subscribe. Thank you so, so much, and take care. Bye-bye.